What if I told you the difference between booking a $350 cleaning job or losing it to your competitor comes down to just a few minutes? And here's the problem. Say someone's on your website and they fill out a form asking about a quote for carpet cleaning, but you're busy on a job or it's after hours and you don't see it right away. So what does that person who has just filled out a request do? Well, they're not just sitting there, they're Googling 2 or 3 other cleaning companies, and whoever calls them back first usually gets the job. By the time you finally get back to them, they've already booked with someone else, or you're stuck playing the frustrating game of chasing them and leaving voice messages that never get returned. This is called the speed to lead problem, and it's costing you jobs every single week. But what if there was a way to call these people back in seconds or minutes and not just hours or days? Well, I'm going to show you how I set this up on a platform called HighLevel. It's super simple and it can be a game changer for your business. So let me show you how this works. Okay, so let's say this is your website and someone clicks the button to get a free quote and they complete this form on your website and submit it. This should trigger a notification to you. What we do is we set up a workflow within the HighLevel system. And so this is how it works. The first thing that we need is we need to identify the trigger. And in this case, the trigger that we have that sets off this whole automation process for this particular call connect feature is the form submitted. And the form that I've chosen here is the get a quote form. So once someone submits the get a quote form, it should automatically trigger this particular workflow. The next step is I like to introduce a wait time, and I usually choose a wait time of a few seconds to a minute. And the reason for this is because it's more natural for there to be a buffer between the time that someone submits a form request and the time that they get a call back. You don't want it to be sort of instantaneous. So a minute would be the maximum amount of time. Sometimes I've even chosen about 10 seconds. And then the last step is the call connect feature. So the system will first call the business owner and the business owner will hear the message. In this case, it'll phone me and say, hey, Galib, so-and-so wants a quote for the cleaning service that they chose. Please tap any key on your phone to connect with them. And the reason that we have the please tap any phone number to connect with them, I could be in the middle of a job. I may not be able to pick up the phone. I may be in the middle of something and it may not be a convenient time. But if I'm able to connect with them, it gives me an opportunity to tap a number on my phone and immediately the system will dial the customer and connect me with them. And I can have a conversation with them and book them in for a cleaning appointment. So now instead of losing leads to competitors, you're talking to people while you're still fresh in their mind. And this can skyrocket your booking rates just from this one simple automation and system. In fact, your customers may be amazed at how quickly you call them back, and you might hear them say, wow, that was fast. And they're much more likely to book with you because you seem professional and on top of things. Thanks for watching.